Imagine a future where Africa no longer depends on foreign aid for food, a future where the fertile lands of Burkina Faso bloom with prosperity, where farmers hold the power of self-sufficiency, and where food security is not just a dream, but a reality. Well, that future just got a little closer. Because today, we bring you breaking news. Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the visionary leader of Burkina Faso, has signed a historic $40 million agriculture deal with India. This deal is not just about money. It is about freedom, independence, and a new vision for Africa's future. India and Burkina Faso, two nations thousands of miles apart, are coming together to spark an agricultural revolution that could reshape the destiny of millions. Stay with us, because in this video, we'll dive deep into what this $40 million deal really means for Burkina Faso, why Ibrahim Traoré chose India as a partner, how this agreement could affect the entire African continent, and why global powers are watching very closely. Welcome to Easy Echo Africa, where we bring you the untold stories shaping the future of Africa. To understand the importance of this agriculture deal, we must first understand the man leading it. Ibrahim Traoré, the young, charismatic, and bold leader of Burkina Faso, has quickly become a symbol of resistance and independence in Africa. Since coming to power in 2022, Traoré has made it clear Burkina Faso will no longer be a puppet of foreign powers. He has consistently rejected neo-colonial influence, turned away from exploitative partnerships, and instead chosen to build new alliances based on equality and respect. This $40 million agriculture deal with India is a clear example of that philosophy. Instead of depending on Western institutions with strings attached, Traoré is reaching out to partners who share mutual interests, partners willing to work with Africa, not dominate it. Agriculture is the backbone of Burkina Faso's economy. Nearly 80% of the population depends on farming for survival. Yet, despite having fertile land, Burkina Faso has long struggled with food shortages, droughts, poor irrigation, and lack of modern farming technology. For years, African farmers have been trapped in cycles of poverty because they lacked access to quality seeds, modern machinery, irrigation systems, and most importantly, fair markets. This agriculture deal with India is designed to address those very problems. The $40 million investment will bring in modern farming equipment, advanced irrigation technology, training programs for local farmers, and direct trade opportunities with India's massive agricultural market. This isn't just aid, it's empowerment. Some may ask, why India? Why not France, the EU, or the US? The answer is simple: trust, respect, and shared struggle. India, like many African nations, was once a colony. It knows the pains of exploitation and the struggles of building independence. Over the past decades, India has invested heavily in building relationships with Africa, offering technology, training, and fairer trade deals. Unlike Western powers, India's approach to Africa has been described as partnership, not patronage. For Burkina Faso, this means no hidden conditions, no political interference, just a fair deal that benefits both sides. By choosing India, Traoré is sending a strong message. Africa will decide its own partners, and those partners will be chosen based on mutual respect, not old colonial ties. Let's break down what this deal really means in practical terms. Modern equipment imports, tractors, plows, harvesters, and irrigation pumps from India will be delivered to Burkina Faso. Seed technology, high-yield, drought-resistant seeds adapted to Burkina Faso's climate will boost production. Irrigation systems, large-scale irrigation projects will reduce dependence on unpredictable rainfall. Training programs, Indian agricultural experts will train Burkinabe farmers in modern farming techniques. Market access, Burkina Faso will gain access to India's huge market for crops like sesame, cotton, and cashew. In short, this isn't just about growing food. It's about creating an entire agricultural ecosystem that supports farmers, strengthens food security, and generates wealth for the nation. Make no mistake, this deal is being watched closely by the world. Why? Because it signals a shift in global power dynamics. For decades, Western nations controlled Africa's agriculture through loans, aid, and conditions from institutions like the IMF and World Bank. But now, leaders like Ibrahim Traoré are breaking free from that control. By partnering with India, Burkina Faso is diversifying its alliances, reducing dependency on the West, and proving that Africa can choose its own destiny. Other African nations are watching too. If this deal succeeds, it could inspire a wave of South-South cooperation across the continent. Africa working with Asia, Latin America, and other regions outside the traditional Western sphere. Of course, no deal is without challenges. Burkina Faso will need to ensure corruption does not swallow the funds, distribute equipment fairly to farmers, build infrastructure like roads and storage facilities, and protect farmers from unfair trade exploitation. But here's the difference. Ibrahim Traoré has proven himself to be a leader who doesn't shy away from challenges. His firm stance against terrorism, corruption, and foreign interference shows he is ready to fight for his people. This deal is not a magic solution, but it is a giant step in the right direction. The $40 million deal may be focused on Burkina Faso, but its ripple effects could reshape the entire continent. Imagine if Ghana partners with Brazil on cocoa technology, Nigeria partners with India on rice production, Ethiopia partners with China on irrigation. This is the vision of a multipolar world, a world where Africa is no longer forced to choose between the West or nothing, but can build diverse, respectful partnerships worldwide. And at the center of this new vision stands leaders like Ibrahim Traoré. So what does this all mean? It means that Ibrahim Traoré is not just building roads, schools, or armies. He is building hope. By securing a $40 million agriculture deal with India, he is planting the seeds of independence, prosperity, and dignity for Burkina Faso. This deal is about more than crops. It's about breaking free from dependency. It's about telling the world, Africa can feed itself. Africa can grow. Africa can rise. And perhaps, years from now, when Burkina Faso's fields are flourishing and its people are thriving, history will look back on this moment, the deal with India, as the turning point. Ladies and gentlemen, what we are witnessing is not just a deal. It is the birth of a new Africa. If you believe in Ibrahim Traoré's vision and Africa's right to independence, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to Easy Echo Africa for more powerful stories shaping our continent's future. Because together, we are not just telling stories, we are shaping history.